And we are back. Welcome back to the second part of Red Hot Chili Peppers, episode 16. And when we left, the party had just gained a call from their Mr. Johnson asking them to visit somebody called Maggie Brewster. Who lives in Supporting Sanctuary Apartments because she has need of their abilities to locate a missing person. So,
Maggie lost a cat.
what would you like to do? What would you like to do?
Can I go into AR mode and just bring up the map and see whereabouts this Supporting Sanctuary apartment place is on the actual map?
So can you all see the map?
Yep.
Let me just swap to big view so everybody can see it. So it's actually, let me just draw it on in my accommodation color here.
Okay.
I'm missing something here. Where?
It's
near the top.
Right above, directly above Ugly Coyote, which is the only red dot on the map.
There, right, got you.
So it's in the good area of town again.
Oh yes, yeah. Fhaze, or any one of you, if you just like to do a quick computer and logic roll.
Not me. I've already looked at my computer skills. -1, isn't it? No.
Hopefully, I've taken that edge off now.
Yeah, it is because you've only got one success. Okay, supporting Sanctuary Apartments are a housing corporation who provide accommodation for people who are elderly or need some sort of assistance in their daily lives. The apartment block is SIN locked, and a key card is needed for the entrance both into the area and into separate apartments. Many of the occupants actually have carers who visit them on a regular basis to make sure everything's all right. There is, then I'll give you it. There is normally like somebody on the door to sort of like prevent everybody sort
gatekeeper.
of like gatekeeper, good one.
Okay, so is there any information? Why is it called Supporting Sanctuary?
Well,
is Sanctuary
supporting the elderly?
Yeah, Sanctuary is a safe place, isn't it? So Supporting Sanctuary is probably saying a safe apartment block where support is actually provided.
Right. I didn't know whether or not Sanctuary was like something else that was happening and right. Okay, so she knows that we're coming, so hopefully there shouldn't be
you actually have a number as well, don't you?
too much difficulties
gaining access.
Okay, so how's this plan? I'm gonna run Matrix support on this. I give the number to you, Carrot.
Okay.
You ring her up, tell her that Mr. Pinkleton's been in contact with us, and we need to discuss the missing persons with her. Can she arrange for us to gain access into the building?
Yeah.
You and Billy Bob drive there. Billy Bob parks outside, keeps an eye on the building from there. You go up, have a chat with her, find out what needs to be done, and then we'll take it from there.
Yeah, sounds good.
And
happy with that.
Fhaze, what are you doing? Sorry.
I'm going to go in on to the Matrix, and
you're hacking in for where you are.
What's the distance?
Well, it'll take you about 2 hours to. This is you here. This is your house here,
Yeah.
and they're right the way up here. So let me just get my matrix.
Well, I can come in. I can come in the van. I can keep outside,
Okay then.
Okay.
Cool.
and then that'll get rid of any of my noise that I've got because we'll be within 100 meters of the place.
Okay then. So you are you phoning before you set off?
Yes, yeah, we're gonna. I'll give Longshanks I'll give Carrot the number. He'll ring now so that it gives Maggie Brewster time to.
Okay.
And you said it would be about 2 hours to get there.
Yeah.
Cool.
All told. So when are you
Sorry.
phoning? You're phoning before you set off.
So
Yeah,
now,
we'll phone now,
Okay. Cool. So
and then we'll.
it goes beep 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 beep, and you hear this voice goes, "Hello,
hello, is that Maggie Brewster?
hello,
Hello, is that Maggie Brewster?
Hello.
Is this thing on?
Is this thing on? Where do I look? Where do I look? Hello.
You sound like my mum trying to find Scoop.
Hello. Anyone there?
Hello, Maggie Brewster.
My name's Maggie Brewster too.
Yes, is that?
Is your name Maggie Brewster?
It's not. No, my name's Carrot.
Oh, you have a
You're,
carrot. You have a
Yes.
carrot.
I do.
Sorry, love. I don't need any carrots.
No,
This
your
nice
friend,
lady brings me carrots.
Mr. I'm ringing on behalf of Mr. Pinkerton, your friend.
Mr. Pinkerton.
He told us to contact you about a missing person.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Come up. Come up. I'll open the door now.
Hang on, no.
You hear
sorry,
this?
Ri-
Hello?
I'm glad you're going in, dude.
Hello?
Hello, yes, no. I was just ringing you to let you know I'm on my way. I'll be over to your flat in about 2 hours.
Sorry, you've gone away? Did you say
I'll
you've
be-
gone away?
I'll be over in 2 hours.
You're right. 2 hours. What time
Yeah.
is it now?
It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
No, that is in 2 hours. It's 2 o'clock.
Oh, that is in 2 hours. Okay. It's 2 o'clock. I just looked at it. It said 16, so I assumed that was the current time.
It's 2 o'clock. Oh, it's time for Trid time, isn't it? Tridvid. I'll go make myself comfortable. Let yourself in when you arrive. The
they know we're
comlink goes.
coming.
The comlink goes.
They don't know we're coming. You need to tell them that to make sure that they know we're coming.
She's hung up on me. I'll figure out when I get there.
Okay, Billy Bob. Are you driving?
Yes, sir.
Okay then. Does driving straight there?
Yeah.
Okay then, cool. You don't need to make. You only need to make driving tests if you're doing something specific. So
Right,
you,
okay.
you all settle down, and Billy Bob carefully drives you in the Hungry Like a Wolf van up, and then parks nearby, sort of like 2 hours after a long drive, and you sort of like settle down there, and everything seems to be fine. And what would you like to do, guys?
I'm going to jack into the Matrix and go in cold sin,
Okay then.
and I just want to have a look at this. I want to have a look at this place
Yeah, absolutely fine.
in VR.
It literally looks like an old people's home. That's what it looks like from the 90s and 20s. It looks like an old people's home. So it almost looks like a big house, and it has a veranda, and you can see that there is somebody sort of like stood at the doorway like this, arms folded, in a white coat and black shades on.
What devices does he have? Can I? Is there any visible?
Just roll your perception. Matrix perception.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just sticking it onto the right one.
Yeah, he's not a person. He's a construct. He looks like he's the gatekeeper to the department block. It looks like you will flash him the mark in order to gain access to this. And the other thing that I'll give you with your other success there is that you figured this is a rating for host. Yeah. You also notice that there's some kind of data feed going out of it and disappears rapidly out into the matrix. Just roll your computer and logic.
Logic 5, computer logic.
Oh yes, easily. You've seen this before. It's obviously the data feed from cameras, alarms, everything like that, that is probably going to a central location. There's probably more of these supporting sanctuaries around the place, and across London, that it all goes off to one thing. So it's almost like the care unit is centrally located, and Deckers will be looking at the feeds. So if they notice somebody's fallen down or an alarm is tripped or something like that, then it will go and they can activate the nearest dock wagon to go or law enforcers to actually go and help out people who are in need.
Is there also a flesh and blood person outside the door?
Are you in the Matrix?
Yeah, but as we were pulling up, was there like a person outside?
It's just a normal sin-locked door. So there's no sort of like visible entry. You just, as you move up to it, just like there was in Silverhorn apartment, as you move up to it, it recognizes your sin and the door opens. And if it doesn't recognize your sin, then the door won't open.
Okay.
I'll say to I'll use an action to send a message to Carrot saying that he's probably going to have to contact her to get buzzed through the door.
Okay. I'm going to get out of the van and make my way over to the door.
Billy Bob, what you do?
I'm staying in the van.
Okay then. So, Carrot, you're by yourself. Okay then. So, cool. Go for it.
So yeah, I'm going to walk up to the door slowly enough that if it's going to open automatically, because you just said let myself in. So if it does, then that's fine. If not, then I've got time to stop, and then I can open my comlink and ring her.
Yeah, so you walk up to it, but the door makes no attempt to open at all. So you type in a number. Beep, 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 beep. Hello?
Hello, it's Carrot.
Hello? Hello?
Hello? I've...
Oh, don't, please, I'm hurting.
Turn up your volume on your comlink so she hears you. I'm going to hack a device and...
Can we get my device up, turn my microphone up on my device?
Are you calling her again?
I will call her again, definitely.
B. D. Hello?
Hello, it's Carrot. Can you let me in, please?
Hello?
Hello, it's Carrot.
Hello, Carrot.
We spoke earlier. Can you open the door so I can come in to talk about your missing person?
Bzzz. Door activate. It swings open. You step
Brilliant.
through and it locks behind it. She's actually on the second floor. And I will show you the general layout of it. And I will put Carrot on there.
Can I intercept this data feed?
You can snoop it, can't you? Electronic warfare.
I see what it is.
So, can you see the map, Carrot?
I can indeed.
Yeah. So there's sets of stairs or an elevator. It's up to you which one you choose to go up with. But she's actually on the first floor. You notice at the far left there is actually there's a fire escape there.
Okay.
Just down here. And you know, I'll ping it for you. This is her room.
Okay.
That you know for definite.
I'll go up the stairs because why not? To be healthy.
Okay.
Can I try to intercept this feed and start to monitor it?
Yes, by all means. It's electronic warfare plus intuition.
Oh no. I won't have any noise because I've got my I'm running signal scrub anyway, and I'm close to it, and with the wireless it should get rid of it.
Cool. Yeah.
And 2 successes.
You sort of like you try to grab this snoop, and then we're snooping this thing, and then you suddenly remember, oh, hang on a minute, I can't do that. I need to get a mark on it first in order to follow it.
You need to get a mark on the whole file.
Well, you'll need a mark on the host,
Right.
in order to start to track it.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see you, Carrot.
So that's her apartment on the far left.
If you ping it, I can tell you
If I
that.
ping it that way.
Yeah, that certainly is it.
Got a lovely green couch. Not that I can see or anything. Sorry.
I'm going to see whether or not I can hack the.
You're on the floor, Carrot, just so you know. Can you see
Okay.
your character?
I can, yeah, and I can move him.
Yeah, cool. Move away then. So you're hacking. Yeah.
I'm going to try to get a mark on it.
Okay, so you're hacking on the fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go up to it and you sort of like execute your blue digital wiring from your fingers of that blue glow, and you sort of like move it over the guy, and the guy reaches out and goes bing and whacks a couple of hands like this, and it appears on your hand. So it looks like you now have a mark on the host.
Okay.
Hang on a minute. I just need to call your Overwatch up.
Ooh, fancy.
I thought that.
I spent ages this week working on that.
I'm presuming you can't see it now.
No.
Let me move the cameras now. I can't see it.
Yeah, because the stream can see it. But
Right.
because it's on my layer. Okay, yeah, so you actually have a mark on it. Carrot, what would you like to do?
I believe I'm outside the right apartment, and I'm going to knock on the door.
Hello?
Hello, it's Carrot.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, it's Carrot. Can you let me in, please?
You hear the door go beep, and it opens.
Brilliant. I'm going to walk through.
Do your snoop roll.
I've got access. I could go in now, couldn't I?
Yeah.
I'll see whether or not I can get this. I'll snoop it first. Just see whether or not, because this will give me all the information, won't it?
It'll give you everything
Cameras.
that's coming out of the feed.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind. Hello.
Yeah, yeah. You intercept it, and you suddenly found out that you place your hands around it, and then all of a sudden you notice that it slightly diverts through you, and then goes back out to your other hand. And you can see there's no there's only one camera feed coming from each of the rooms, but there is an alarm that could be triggered in each one of the actual rooms as well. So,
is there any cameras in sort of like the stairs or the elevator
No.
or the hallways, just in case they fall over?
No, there's not. There's only one in each of the accommodations. So you're actually getting the feed of about 36 cameras at the moment. So you can quickly just organise them into the thing. Yeah, Cara, are you going in?
I will do. And I'll offer my hand for her to shake it. To shake
Hang on
hands
then.
as I go in.
Hang on then. Let's put her on. Because I can't find her. Where is she?
Is she the missing person?
Maybe that's it.
I can't find myself.
I'm having a good game this game.
With me having a mark on the main door, if people come in and out of it, will I know that?
You don't have a mark on the main door. You have a mark on the host.
On the
now.
host, right?
It depends
I'll,
whether or not you're actually looking at that device. Come in, tea,
Oh, if you're offering, yes, please.
tea. Let's zoom in a bit to get some close-up action in the room.
I'm going
you
to
do. Okay.
I'm going to filter it out to room 47 so that I can
B. Yeah.
47B.
Okay, you can see her bedroom.
Right.
47A.
Yeah, A. You can see her bedroom. The
Is that the
camera-
only one that's monitored?
Yes.
I also make sure I've got my image link and all that sort of thing being broadcasted so that on our network, so that the other two can keep an eye on what I can see as well.
Yeah. She comes in with some really old-fashioned china that she's oh, my best china for you, parrot. There you go. There you go.
Thank you very
And
much. It looks lovely.
It's all chipped, and it's also like got brown stains in it from something that you're not too sure. And as you sit down on the sofa, there's a slight squish. Can you just make a perception roll, please, Karen?
Sat on the cat.
Do you have cameras? Do you have any type of vision enhancement? Longshanks.
No, sorry.
Oh, me? No vision enhancement. Well, I've got low light. And
Right, but you don't have any type
Yeah.
of cameras because that's the only way that we would be able to pick up a feed from
No, it
what's
doesn't.
happening inside.
yeah.
Say, image link
Oh,
is
okay.
just for stuff like for viewing
Yeah.
files or for having
okay.
a message come across.
So it would be assuming that they can hear the conversation, but that's it. Karen, just here, can you see where this brown thing is here?
yes.
that there seems to be a pile of like duvets, pillows, and everything in that corner.
Okay.
Oh, she says, now then, Mr. Parrot, you need to help me. You understand, because my nephew has gone missing, and he's very precious to me, and I would like him back.
Okay. Can you tell me his name?
Sorry,
Can you tell me his name, please?
whose name, dear?
Your nephew who's gone
My
missing.
My nephew has gone missing, and I would really like him back because he's very important to me.
Okay. Do you have any pictures of him?
Pictures of Mark? Yes, I do. She reaches over and brings out a small sort of like iPad that seems to be rotating pictures of what seems to be a baby that changes into a toddler, then changes into like a 5-year-old, then changes into a 6-year-old, 10-year-old, and goes right the way up to sort of like a 27-year-old, and then it goes back down to a baby and starts to cycle through again.
Okay. Is there? Would I be able to have a copy of the latest picture of him, just so that I can show it to my other, the rest of my team, so we know who we're looking for, and then so we can like start putting to show to people to see if we can find him.
That's him. That's Mark.
Yes. Yes.
That's name.
Would I be able to have a copy of his picture, please?
That's the picture.
No, I mean, would I be able to have a copy to take away?
Oh, you
Out
can't
of the
take
flat.
it away, Mr. Parrot. That's mine. I need to keep that. That's all I've got left of Mark.
Okay. Out of character, is there any way that I can take like a picture or
Yeah,
get a copy of it?
if you had any sort of computer skill, you'd be able to download it from the pad. If you had image in your eyes, you would be able to take a photograph of it. If any imaging devices in your eyes, you could broadcast it to Fhaze, who then could actually take the snap if so desired. Sorry, Fhaze, what did you want to do?
I'm going to send a message to Carrot, telling him to take it into the bedroom and hold it up to the camera and give him the location of the camera, and I'll take a screen grab of it.
Then, hang on a minute. Okay, then go for it, Carrot.
Um,
I'll tell him to ask for some more tea and do it when she's out filling up the cup.
Yeah, but
but I've still got to walk past her.
Correct.
I ask, have you got a bathroom that I could use, please?
A bathroom? Yes, but it's actually through my bedroom.
Is that all right with you?
Oh, I don't know you, Mr. Parrot. You could hardly come into my bedroom now, couldn't you?
Sorry, I'll have my eyes closed as I walk through. It's fine.
I believe that, you have to court me first. Make me feel warm and fuzzy inside. And then we can move on to things like holding hands.
I told him do it. Take one for the team.
Mr. Parrot, you are quite forward, aren't you?
We do need the information.
She comes and sits next to you on the sofa. She leans into you, and you can almost like smell carbolic soap and sort of like old people smell. Now, that's my Mark there. What do you think
Yes.
of Mark?
He's a very nice young man.
Fine young man.
Yeah.
Fhaze, if there's anything that you want to do, then let me know.
Do you know where he's, sort of like been working recently?
Yes, he is. He's a bright young chap, He's a bright young chap. He is training to be an accountant, would you believe? An accountant.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's
And
really good.
I brought him up, ever since his parents died. You actually notice that the background of the pictures is actually this flat. And so
Okay.
you can see the same green sofa in the background. They normally put the fake Christmas tree up in this corner, and you probably think that he probably sleeps on the sofa that you're actually sat on now.
Okay. You said he's an accountant. Do you know where he's trained? Where he's being taught to be an accountant?
At university,
Ooh, which university?
the big one.
Is that the big one here in London?
Yeah.
Do you know?
He's
Do you know
so
the?
hardworking, so hardworking. He works so hard. He even goes out and does extra jobs to pay for his tuition. So hardworking, my Mark is.
It sounds it. Yes, right. Does he talk to you about his extra jobs that he's done? Where it's like where they are?
Well, that's the interesting thing. Because he went out for his job and he never came back.
When was this?
This was last week. And I've called the police. And I've called the police. And they've said, don't worry, he'll come back. But I know my Mark. He's not coming back. He would come back straight away. He would be here straight away.
It's Darwin.
Has he been so like where has he been? Do you know where he's been working? So like the last time when he went missing. Do you know? Did he tell you where he was going? Apart from to work, where he was working?
To work?
Yeah. Did he say the name of it?
No. But he's probably on his laptop. Oh, someone's
Okay.
typing something.
It's not me this time. Not me this time. I'm handwriting this time. Has he got any things that any of his things still in here in the flat that I'd be able to have a look at to see if they give me an idea of where he might be?
Yes. Help yourself. Billy Bob, can you just make a perception roll, please?
So yeah, whilst he's doing that, I'm going to. Did she point in any particular direction?
No.
So I'm going to start looking around for. So like still staying seated. I'm going to ask again. So where does he sleep?
This is his
On the
bed.
couch.
This is his bed.
Okay. Can I look around as a character? Can I look around to see if he's got a laptop or laptop charger or anything that I would immediately identify as being his?
There's nothing
flat.
on. There's nothing. You make a perception roll.
Okay.
Oh, where's perception?
It's under skills.
Ah,
You have a quick look around and you can't see anything. If it's somewhere, then it's probably hidden and out the way.
Okay. You called him. You said his name was Mark. Do you know what his last name is?
Yes. That guy who did the tortoises. Now, what was his name? I saw him on the Trid video the other day. Did about the tortoises.
Oh, is he the one who does like the evolution type stuff?
Yes!
Darwin.
Darwin! Mark Darwin. Such a fine chap he is.
Yeah, he looks it.
Billy Bob, you're sort of like sat in your van, supping your soda, when you suddenly hear a click very faintly, and you notice that the door to supporting Sanctuary Apartments has just closed. Okay, you can look through the doorway, and there's nobody there at all, but it's definitely just clicked shut. Once you mention this phase, you notice that there has been the door has opened and closed again in the matrix. There's probably a log if you would like to find it. It's under the sofa.
What's under the sofa? I say as I get up and have a look underneath.
You can see that there's some kind of deck underneath the sofa.
Okay. I'm going to pick it up and say at the same time, is this Mark's?
Yes, that's Mark's.
All right. Okay.
I want to see whether or not it was an authorized access, or whether or not it's been hacked, whether or not it's a sin that's registered to actually come into the building or not.
Okay then. Not a problem. You'll need to get a mark on the door to download the file.
I need a mark on the door as well.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's a new device. So there's hack on the fly for it.
Just changing programs. 2 ticks.
Can we talk to Carrot?
Yes, yeah.
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 6.
Yeah, you have definitely got a mark on the door.
Can I use my... I can get more information from it with my successes. Is that correct? Can I see what was the last?
It was an authorized delivery
Of what? Where from?
Of a pizza. It was pizza delivery.
Pizza to old people.
To go into which room?
It seems that somebody has ordered it from Carrot's room, from Maggie Brewster's room.
I'm going to relay this information to him.
It was ordered some half an hour ago.
Right. Billy Bob, you need to get in there.
Yeah. Brilliant.
I'll
It is me thinking I was going to have a quiet little evening sound van.
As of character, if I was to turn the deck on, would Fhaze be able to pick it up?
No, you bring the deck with you.
Okay.
But at the moment, we need to make sure that she's going to be all right. We just need to find out what's happening. We'll fill you in what's happening. You have to move fast, Billy Bob. I'll open the door for you as you go in.
Okay. So have you told me that there's a pizza delivery ordered to my room where I am?
It's not. I mean, she might have ordered pizza, but I can't ask her whether or not she's ordered pizza.
Have you ordered any pizza?
Pizza! I like pizza. Pizza's nice.
Did you place an order for one?
I ordered pizza.
You did order pizza.
Today.
Oh, okay.
I do order
Today.
pizza.
Have you ordered one for today?
These things confuse me.
I'm going in.
Carrot, there's a at the door. Oh,
Do you want me to get that?
is it pizza?
It might be. Do you want me to get the door for you?
Yes.
Tell her to go into the kitchen to get the plates ready.
Do you want to go and get the plates and bits ready then?
Yes. Good idea.
In that case, I'm going to go to the door. And also, on the way to the door, I'm going to cast armor.
Can you project to have a look, see who it is, or
I cast armor on myself instead of combat sense because I haven't done anything like that yet?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you, Earl.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so you got
Cool.
two successes for it.
And then is there a peephole?
No.
Okay, I just open the door in that case.
Okay, down in front on the floor, there is a small that can imagine like a camper van that is really small, and it's about this wide, about this deep, and it's got little tracks on it, and it's got various sensors on it, and you notice that it's got like a lid that will pop up, that will obviously deliver the pizza from. You know, it's just a case that you just press it and it'll pop up. And if it's authorized at the right location, then it'll take it. If not, it will open. So nobody can sort of like get it. They're actually used a lot of the time in the street as pot shots by local gangs because they can actually take pot shots at it as it comes along.
Okay. I'm going to very carefully push the button and hopefully release the pizza.
Okay, so as you bend down to press the button, the whole pizza delivery thing just explodes. Absolutely just blows up. Okay then, you need to roll your armor to soak the damage.
Cool. So in that case,
and you have -2 for your armor penetration.
Am I in yet?
2.
I'm not. I heard Thimmy Bob get in, and then that's all. I haven't heard. Did you control the device on the door? Fhaze?
I've got a mark on it, so all I just need to do is once it gets up to the door is to open it.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about getting to the door or anything like that. What weapons? One success. One.
I'm going to edge that.
I'm not going to draw my weapon out until I get into the building.
Okay, so you get out the car. You head towards the door. Are you popping the door? Control device then.
Do you want me to use that as oh, hang on, right click the right one. Just a normal roll if I'm edging.
Yeah, well, you re-roll the ones that you didn't become a 6. That's what you were best to do. So you rolled 14, yeah, and only one of them was a 6. So roll 13 dice.
13 dice. Cool.
Yeah. As you get 5 altogether.
Yeah, that's better. I feel better now.
Okay. You activate the door. Hang on. Let me just roll. I just need to roll mine. Sorry. Yeah. You activate the door and you can let Billy Bob in. Let me just adjust this. Do you have Baby Watcher running?
No.
Okay. Baby monitor. Okay.
No, I don't have.
Yeah. Sorry. I just missaid it. So that's what 5 successes altogether.
In total, yeah.
Yeah.
Including my rerolls.
Okay then. So all of a sudden there's this almighty blast of it. It probably feels like some high explosive going off, and you actually take 5. You actually take 8 with the absorb 8 physical boxes. This blows up. It actually blows the door off in the opposite apartment. It actually knocks you into the wall, and you hear a scream from behind you. So you're down to, for each 3 boxes, you take a -1 to your roll. So you've now got -2 to everything apart from resist rolls. So if you were to resist the next one, you would resist it without that negative. But everything else now, you are at
2.
2. So can you see it? I've just popped it in your green thing in the middle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, cool.
It should.
Okay.
The character sheet should automatically do it as
But
well.
just in case it doesn't.
Yeah, but just in case it
Cool.
doesn't. Okay.
Too well.
Fhaze, you've just noticed that the host has set off all the alarms in the apartments. All the alarms are ringing, and there's a massive data flow now going out to the central area at full speed. Okay, let's get Big onto the map.
So glad I edged that. That could easily have been me dead.
Okay, so I'm not going to go up the stairs. I'm not going to go in the elevator. I'm staying in the corridor waiting for this bloke to...
You're staying downstairs?
I'm going to stay like in where I am waiting for this bloke to come down the stairs or come through the elevator.
Remember, there's fire exit as well.
In the entrance. So you're not... Because she's on the first floor. So
right.
Are you going on the first floor or are you staying on the ground floor?
Can you see him where you are? Sorry, shouldn't be helping. But
I'm going to ask Fhaze to see if he can keep an eye on the fire exit.
I don't have a mark on it, but chances are we're not looking for a guy. Chances are if she's ordered pizzas before, they're all delivered by drones nowadays.
Correct.
In the higher up areas, it's only in lower south side where I used to work that the pizzas were delivered by hand.
There used
most
to
of
be
the stuff in the higher areas, it's all drone now. So somebody's hacked the pizza delivery. She's ordered pizzas before. They've got the code to get through the door, and they've sent a bomb in. There's no guy. It's purely a bomb that's been sent.
Fhaze, host is reporting 5 minutes to Lone Star.
We need to get the laptop. We need to get her as well, because at the moment we don't know whether or not we were the target or she was the target. We need to get her.
4 minutes to Lone Star arrival.
Right,
So
I'm making my way upstairs.
I'm
making my way to their apartment to grab them.
Just shout out. I can multitask.
Am I still conscious?
Yes, you're past unconscious when you get to 0.
Oh, okay.
But it went over your physical limit, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's why you got blown to the floor.
Okay.
You're not there yet, Big. You're not there yet. I'll tell you when you get there.
I'm going to stand up and I'm assuming Big's going to check the device out, and I'm just going to go stumble into the kitchen to make sure that she's okay.
Yeah, she's very shaken. She's been knocked to the ground. 2 minutes, Fhaze. 2 minutes.
I'm going to pick her up.
She's going, oh my god! Oh my god!
And try and calm her down.
What are you doing to her?
Stunner.
I'll bring the photos.
1
as
minute
well.
to law enforcement arrival.
So I'm going to try and pick her up or pull her up so she can stand up, or help her so that she stands up.
Roll your strength, please.
Strength
plus strength. Unless you have an arm. Do you have an arm or do anything like that?
Jesus Christ, am I walking?
Apply wounds, yes. Oh, no, sorry. Should I have done the lift carry?
Yeah, lift carry.
Beg pardon.
Yeah, so you grab her and you sort of like I'm putting you on a little token now. So you've got a little green token, which is her.
Okay.
So I can take her off the thing rather than moving you together.
What are the other exits out of this place? 5 exits.
5 exits at the end. Big, just as you drag her out the door, Big comes round the corner. Lone Star dog wagon imminent.
I'm going to call to Big, come quick, take her, and I'm going to go back and get the bits from the flat because he's stronger than this. He's going to be able to move faster.
Fhaze, something's just appeared in the host.
What is it?
It seems to be a construct that is wearing a white coat, dark glasses that are mirrored, and seems to be carrying a long black baton in its hand. It just sort of like suddenly went and started to appear.
Where's the exit? Where's the fire exit? Not near the front.
The fire exit is behind Carrot. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's not that far away from me.
And where's the front of the building?
The opposite end.
I'll
Cool.
tell them to go down the fire exit.
Can you roll
Cool.
your intuition and firewall, please?
I'm going to take the old deer off Carrot.
Don't touch me! Orc! You foul orc! Get off me!
No, I said that's right. He's a friend of mine. He's just going to keep. He's going to help you down the stairs whilst I grab some things for you.
Okay, is that your lift and carry? No, that's Carrot. Lift and carry,
Yeah.
Billy Bob.
Lift and carry.
This construct turns round to you and points the black rod at you, and you suddenly notice that appear on your chest, Fhaze, as well as all your blue circuitry, a pair of grasping hands thus appears on your actual chest.
Where's lift and carry?
Main page, Big, underneath the tributes, and then attribute roles, and it's the very bottom of that.
Tributes. I ain't got tributes.
So your main page it has
Yeah.
all your tributes, standard roles, that sort of thing. Scroll down, you see
Phase,
attribute
is there
roles, and it's the
Phase,
bottom one
anything
of
that
that.
you would like to do?
Yeah, I'm switching my. Have I told them to get out the fire escape?
Oh,
Yeah.
got
Yeah,
it.
Right.
cool.
I'm
Okay,
switching.
Billy
I'm
Bob.
switching my programs.
Okay, switch them around. Billy Bob grabs Maggie Brewster and whacks her over his shoulder, and you start heading towards the fire escape.
As soon as he's done that, I'm going to dart into her flat again and grab the pictures of Mark Darwin, the revolving screen thing, the deck.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of damage in here from the explosion, but you grab what you can.
Cool.
Say again, sorry, Phase. Have you finished swapping your programs around?
I've swapped my program. I want to try
Billy
to.
Bob, you can move if you wish.
Right.
Yes.
I want to try to erase this. I take it it's some type of mark that's on me. I want to try to erase mark off my persona.
Yeah. Can you just roll your initiative, please? Your matrix initiative, because I just need to make sure to see who goes first in here.
For all of us.
No, just
Oh.
I just have to make sure I got the right one. Cold Sim 3D6 initiative plus data processing. When it says data processing, is it when
Your
I
current-
went in? I take it.
no, your current data processing. You notice, guys, that as you go out to the fire escape, there's lots of people going down the fire escape as well, because the fire alarms have sounded throughout the vehicles, the apartment. So there's all these old people trying to get down. There's people in front of you, people below you. They're all there. There's actually somebody. There's a man, an old man, Billy Bob, with his cage, going, "Put her down! Put her down!" and whacking whacking
Carrot,
you
can you
with-
disguise us as, like, I don't know, wardens or whatever?
Have you got an initiative phase?
I need
Well,
my
I'm-
token.
I
No,
could,
just roll it because I
but
can add
they've
it.
already seen us, so that would look even weirder if I suddenly change us into, like, suddenly we're wearing the uniforms of the
He's
place.
old. It's not really for them. They're old. You know what I mean? It's not for them.
18.
It's so we can get out of here.
realistically, I can do it on one of us, because I've already got a -2 to every dice roll that I do. If I do it between us again, I'm going to have an even bigger penalty.
Right.
You guys are slowly
can.
moving down this fire escape, really slowly. Billy Bob, this guy is really annoying you. Can you just roll your composure, please? I'm going first. Can you roll your willpower and your firewall, please?
Sounds about right.
Pull
1
out
success.
your pistol. Blows his brains out.
You actually, this guy's really doing your head in, Billy Bob. Really, and Carrot, you actually notice that Billy Bob's hand is going towards his taser.
I'm going to jump. Well, not jump.
Escort the bloke out of the way.
I'm going to immediately sort of, just gently put my hands on the guy and say, "It's all right. We're friends of Maggie Brewster's. We're just helping her down the stairs. She was hurt and fell over, so my friend here is just carrying her down the stairs for her."
That was the biggest free action I've had.
Sorry, I rambled.
You actually look closely, but you think he's probably hard of hearing, because he's just paid no attention to you at all. He's just whacking Billy
Can
Bob.
you not do that
with his
Jedi
thing.
mind trick thing that you did?
Just out of interest, this construct, Chugawugga, has just pointed to you, and it shot out like an electrical bolt at you, and just at the last minute, you move to one side, and it avoids your construct and hits the wall, and just sort of like dissipates. You're on 18 if you wish to go.
Can I erase this mark that's on me? I presume it's a mark.
If you wish to do an erase mark action, yeah.
Yeah.
So computer plus logic. Okay, you're just coming down to the bottom floor now, Billy Bob and Carrot. It's taken you a long time to get down here because it's so packed. Oh yeah, hang on. Let me just roll this. Billy Bob, can you just roll another composure check, please, just as you come down?
These rolls are better than your attack rolls.
Okay, you suddenly work around, you sort of like quickly rub as hard as you can, and you notice that the mark disintegrates from you. This construct suddenly starts to look around as if it's lost you altogether. Yeah, Billy Bob, you Carrot, you still notice that his hand is actually on the gun. But he sort of like, you can see Billy Bob's face like this, and you can hear a whole load of old people saying, "Racist orcs shouldn't be allowed in this place. Bloody blight of the earth they are. Should go back to where they belong. They should never be here ever." Like this. When
Can
you
I
get,
jack out?
after my whatchamacallit, yeah. You should be able to change initiative. Oh no, you won't be able to change initiative, but we'll just roll it again. Carrot and Billy Bob, can you make perception rolls, please? And Billy Bob, you're at -2 because you've got a woman over your shoulder and you've got a whole load of people. Carrot, you just critically glitched, by the way.
Your eyes fall out and somebody stands on them.
Billy Bob,
dear.
you can actually hear Lone Star sirens. Fhaze, can you roll your intuition and firewall, please?
Intuition
and firewall, yeah.
I'm gonna say to Longshanks, if we get stopped by the Lone Stars, then we're gonna have to like say that we was here visiting and visiting this woman, and we've got to try and get her to back us up.
In which case, I reply, say, well, if you put her down, then that'll be slightly better. But so just keep hold of her hand or something. Or after Billy Bob puts her down, I hold her hand.
This construct tries to whack another mark onto you, Fhaze, but you actually manage to avoid it as it comes in with a clever piece of hacking. Right, okay then. So Maggie's sort of like down. She actually flings her arms round you, Carrot, and sort of like holds on to Grindev. The pressure on you, you actually feel some of your ribs sort of going like that from the blast. And she sort of like says, "Save me, Mr. Parrot! Mr. Parrot, save me from this awful orc!"
In that case,
Fhaze, you can jack out if you wish.
Try and calm her down and slowly edge my way to the edge of the group in the opposite direction to Lone Star.
Billy Bob. Billy Bob and Carrot. Whereabouts are you going? Are you going back to the van?
Ideally.
Okay. No, I'll bring it round to you.
I'm going to head back to the van.
No, I'll bring it round to you. Lone Star's going to be up front.
Okay.
Aren't they?
Yeah, so you're going to make her way to the edge of the crowd.
Okay, so you exit the host, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely fine. Overscore watch 20, by the way. This if you're interested.
So, it tells me that it wasn't part of the Overwatch that.
Okay, so take the van round.
You need to get a simple test.
Handling which.
Somebody crashed it.
He's crashed the van.
We're gonna have to pay for this.
Fhaze gets in the van and so like goes.
Oh, I know. Right. I've got handling to add on.
Yes, you do. No, you have. It's one. Oh no, yeah. No, that yeah, you got. No, that's your.
That's my pilot groundcraft skill.
So it's only if you were doing something like taking evasive action that you would put the handling on it.
Ah, right.
So you sort of like set in and sort of like go, get sort of like, right, I'm ready, and go, woo, and suddenly go backwards, and there's an almighty crunch, and you hear this thing that was going. So go. You quickly seem to find change the accelerators and put it in drive again.
Yes,
and set off. You hear some stuff in the back sort of like fall off as you sort of like head off, and you quickly manage to pull it round to the side, and in bumbles.
I'll get into the back.
Billy Bob, just roll perception as you come around the corner.
Brilliant.
You notice as you come around the corner, Fhaze pulls up in the van and goes, "Hi," like that, and you suddenly notice, like both your tail lights are out. There's a huge dent in the back, and it just looks like somebody's taken your van and sort of like crunched it into something, and you suddenly think, is that Lone Star white paint on your van?
Oh no, what you done?
It was part of the explosion, it wasn't me.
You quickly get in. You quickly get.
I'll get out the driver's seat so he can drive.
Slide in.
Okay then. You get in. You get Mavis in and Maggie in. So Maggie's going, "Oh, Mr. Parrot, save me from this ugly! Don't get in the van with him! Take me away! Take me away!" And you push it into drive. Drive off, Billy Bob.
Can I make a call to Troll Johnson, please?
Yeah, you can do in a minute. Just let me see whether or not Billy Bob
Sorry.
actually drives off.
It might be best to make it when his person that he knows isn't in hysterics after an explosion.
Well, I was more thinking ringing him to
So
tell her
just
that she's
the
safe after
pilot-
an explosion.
Pilot ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask if there's like a safe house or somewhere he's
Good
got
idea.
that we can,
Yeah.
that we can go to. That's why.
Billy Bob, you sort of like look at Fhaze and give him a sort of like a and stick the van into drive, and it goes shooting off. Can you? You don't have a rigger at all.
No.
Okay then.
Need a
So
rigger.
can you roll your handling plus intuition, please, Billy Bob? Okay, sorry, Carrot, what did you want to do?
Can I ring to Troll Johnson, please?
Yes, by all means. Fhaze, is there anything you would like to do?
Yeah, I want to go. I want to. I'm in the back, I presume, because there wouldn't been enough.
No, you're in the
Seats
front.
in-
You're in the front. You just moved
Passenger
across.
side.
Right.
Carrot and Wailing Maggie are in the back seat.
Sorry, where's handling?
3 is a. You don't have it on your character sheet, but I have it. It's handling 3.
Right,
I'm
so
going
I
to.
just
I'm going to go back into the matrix, and I want to check for hidden devices within the 100 meters.
Okay, interestingly enough, once you go into the matrix and you suddenly see that there's a wealth of so many things automatically there. You roll your perception. Okay, you set off and you take some sharp corners and to try to avoid being followed by any Lone Star that are out and about. Have you done your perception?
Sorry, I have to switch stuff around.
What do you mean you have to switch stuff around?
2 successes. I have to change my deck arrays around.
All right. Is that a free action? Is it a free action to change your deck array?
I'm not sure.
Right.
Yes, it is. It is.
Yeah.
It's a free action. Yes.
Okay, 2 successes. There are some hidden devices around because most of Lone Star comm links are actually hidden, but you only see 1 or 2, and they seem to be not actually attached to Lone Star. They tend to be sort of like medical help. Like the dock wagons that are not so well protected. You also notice, just out of interest, that you're getting a lot of feeds in now, almost like Network 7 feeds that are saying attack on old people's home, old people evacuated, orc seen carrying off grandma like the big bad wolf. And you can see that there's a whole load of Network 7 drones broadcasting quite clearly. They're not hidden because they don't care. Going around showing the damaged area where the bomb exploded, and sort of like going around sort of like saying this is this. And luckily from the feeds that you can see, they probably arrived a little bit too late to actually capture Billy Bob and Carrot leaving, although there's several interviews. There's one with an old man who says, and I hit him as hard as I could with my cane and said, you drop that woman now, like this. And I used to be in the armed forces. I know what it's like. I could handle myself. I said, put her down, like this to her. And there's a woman on the news feed going, oh, well. You just can't get the safety nowadays. In my days, you didn't have anything like these orcs around, I tell you. It's all this awakening. Like that, so to speak. You actually can see a drone footage of inside the apartment, sort of like showing the huge blast area of the door. The door completely blasted off. Fhaze, you sort of like think,
I think it was very gallant of your Carrot to stand in front of it and take it so that it didn't hit.
Yeah.
yeah,
It softened the blast for
you
everyone
you
else.
you do think, Fhaze, that somebody was probably very lucky, and there's not a lot of the drone actually left. There's a bit of pizza plastered over around the place as well. You notice that there's a bit of pepperoni that's sort of like stuck on the wall, and
I find a piece of pepperoni on my cheek and just like
the camera's zooming into it and saying, "Could this be the high explosive?"
Explosive hot pizza.
What we're going to do with Maggie?
Well, I'm hoping to ring Tutor Johnson to find see if he's got a safe house or somewhere that we can take her,
Yes.
because obviously someone's trying to kill her, and we don't really want that someone to
Kill her.
kill her, and two, know where we live, and thus kill us.
Okay, are you phoning him?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Beep 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 beep. No answer.
Right, drive to a hotel.
Yeah, just drive to a hotel of some
Can you
sort.
make Big? Can you make please a vehicle roll?
No,
Your vehicle-
hotel's not going to work.
Vehicle plus your reaction, and your limit. So I got this wrong, guys. Your limit is the handling of the vehicle. So your limit is 3 successes. So you're rolling. Just roll your vehicle, and then I can go from there. The physical limit's wrong. It's not 10.
Right.
It should be the handling of the vehicle, which is 3, but it won't have a vehicle on it.
So I
That's
assume
the
there was no.
vehicle.
Oh, sorry.
2 successes. Okay, then. So all of a sudden, you hear rapid gunshots coming from behind you. You notice that to your right, Carrot and Fhaze, you notice that 2 bullet sort of like indentations appear on the side of the van, and Billy Bob sort of like swerves the van slightly, but manages to actually keep control of it as it sort of like brings it back under control as these 2 things sort of like bash.
Where
in.
did they come from?
From Billy Bob's right hand side of the van.
I'm in the back of the van, so I can't see.
Yeah, so you actually just saw the 2 things whack into the side.
What can I see device wise?
Are you still in the Matrix?
I was, yeah.
Okay, well, you'll need to do a perception.
One.
We're on mobiles.
Hang on, so I'm just right. If Billy Bob, if you go to vehicle,
Yeah, I just seen it pop up there.
yeah. So when you're doing your tests, if you press the test thing, can you see now that you should be able to roll it.
Test. Oh, wait.
Yeah, click on test, and then if you click maneuver, can you see if you click roll a driving test?
Maneuver. Where's maneuver?
Yeah, so it's a second 0 along. If you just hover over the dice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you just roll that now.
Handling.
3.
Speed or handling?
3, which doesn't matter.
It's not giving me a 3. It's just giving me an option: speed or handling.
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 Yeah.
2 successes.
Yeah, that's fine. So that now works. Okay.
That's awesome.
You're out of the outside, aren't you? Did you roll your phase? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't see anything. You can't see any hidden devices, but there is definitely a drone out there. Definitely a drone, and I can show you what it looks like. It looks
Nasty.
looks like that. And if you want a nice, can everybody see that?
Yeah.
And if you want
Very small.
yeah,
Yeah.
but if you want a nice
I know
picture-
what it is.
Oh wow!
Nissan rotary drone.
There you go.
Nissan? Oh, we can easily outrun that.
Oh, how I wish now I had one particular spell which I didn't pick.
What is it? Control Nissan rotary drone?
No, it was something cooler. It was lightning bolt.
I don't think there's anything much cooler than control.
It was a lightning bolt. It's Emperor style. But never
Excellent.
mind.
Right, just one
Frickin'
second.
sweet.
Just one second. Just going to move you back onto this one. Let's just move that there. I'll change that, move that down a bit. Put my drone on here as well.
It's still 4 o'clock.
No, it's not. It's coming up to 5 now.
Just trying to think. So Two Troll didn't pick up, and I'm assuming there was no chance to go to voicemail with him.
No.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to immediately ring my other contact, Finn. That's all right. Because
Yeah.
he's in slightly shady
Okay,
business,
then.
so he might have a safe house.
Let me just remove all those, and you should be able to click on your characters. Let's
Oh, yes, indeed.
roll some initiatives.
Really?
See you guys.
That's in skills, isn't it?
Still,
No, it's on your main page, on main, right-hand side, just above your gun.
Yeah, got it.
Before we go into this, quick question: have I still got my spell, my sustained spell up, or has that disappeared because I got blown up?
Oh, good question. Yeah, I was going to quote the D&D rule to you then.
Quote it.
Well, D&D
I'll ignore it.
D&D rule is that if you take damage, you have to do a saving throw DC 10 to see whether or not, and if you get above it, then you keep the concentration going.
Make him do it with a D6.
But I think I remember it's something the same.
I would assume so, yeah. Considering I almost blew up.
It's something very similar.
Never trusting a pizza drone again in my life. Pick the pizzas up myself.
It's so hot, it's explosive. New Domino's pizza.
Okay, so I'm not too sure exactly what it is, but let's just say that just roll an intuition roll at the present moment in time. Just roll it and we'll see what happens.
Oh god. Apply wounds. No, I don't want to apply my wounds. No, I got 4.
Okay,
couldn't listen.
we'll say that it's actually still up.
That's very kind. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. You've actually got the thing in it. Okay, guys, and we are going to leave it there for tonight.
Mine was a Matrix.
Yes, I know. Yeah,
initiative, wasn't it?
that's what I assumed because when it came up,
Oh, I clicked on something and it's turned. Oh, have you turned it like that?
turned what?
It's faded out now, mine. It's not bold like the other ones. I clicked on the box.
Just click off the
Oh.
box. It's green at the moment on mine to say that you're going first. But you're
There we go. I've sorted it.
when it actually comes up, it says Fhaze rolls Matrix Initiative 17.
Oh, that's okay then. I didn't know.
Yeah, and I've rolled my Nissan Rotor drones rolls for Initiative 17. So
I did. Oh yeah, Astral Matrix, physical. Yeah, physical me.
Yeah. Fantastic. So we will pick this up this time next week when you are fleeing in a hungry like a wolf van with very low handling and speed, with a very injured mage who has just been blown up from accepting
Buy a pizza.
delivery thing, and with Fhaze in the Matrix, seeing the drone but not seeing any connection to it at all. But you do know that there's obviously a drone there.
Can I see the drone?
Well, you can see the drone out of the Matrix in any case, so you know it's there. It's just that you can't perceive it because it's hidden. You didn't get enough opposed text to actually locate it. So
Is it just one drone?
as far as
Oh,
you can,
sorry. I think one drone might be enough.
No. I'm just asking. Is it just one drone?
So,
Because
just-
We don't know that there could be more.
just
Right,
out
okay.
just out of interest, Billy Bob, just so you know, in order to keep control of the vehicle now, you must spend one complex action every turn keeping control of the vehicle. So you could either take that at 19 or when we get to 9, but you would have to do at least one of them keeping control. Otherwise, you automatically lose control of the vehicle and it will crash.
what? So I need to get a 19.
No, so can you see you will act on 19 and 9 this round?
Yeah.
One of those actions that you take, either on 19 or 9, has to be a vehicle control test to keep
Oh,
control
right,
of
okay.
it. So if Carrot was driving, his only action he could take is to keep control of the vehicle. He wouldn't be able to do anything else apart from keep
But because
control.
you're acting a lot faster,
Yes.
Right.
you
And-
could still
and
maybe get 2 other actions. At the moment, it's only 1.
And
But-
Right.
And plus, because he's not blown to smithereens at the present moment in time like the mages.
You could have taken that, Billy.
Yeah, he wouldn't have scratched Billy Bob.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think it would have.
No, I can't do that.
To be honest with you, the only thing I would say to you is that I do think it's a good job you had your armor spell up,
Oh god, yeah.
because if not, I think you took 8 points.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
you hadn't taken the armor up, you probably would have taken 10. And
So was
Yeah.
that designed for me then? Really?
There was,
designed
I mean-
for you. It wasn't designed for you. Well, you don't know who it was designed to.
but you would have been able to take. If you were in there, you would have been able to take it.
Oh, easily with your
Oh,
thermal
that-
plating and
Oh yes, no,
That was a
Steel.
tasty pizza.
titanium bones or whatever they are, and
oh yes.
ridiculous armor.
He would have easily been able. Well, I'm not saying easily because it might have been a little bit.
It would
you
have
know-
depended on the dice roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you never know what the dice rolls would have.
Speaking of how much,
So, just to finish off before we head off into the darkness for another week, would you just like to mention to people where they can actually find you? And Chuckawugga, you're first.
I'm Chugawugga. You can find me here on Tuesdays playing Shadowrun, and also in Inmuls's channel on the weekends or whenever he broadcasts as a moderator.
Fantastic, and thank you very much for doing that.
No, thank you. You did mention a present at some point, but
Yeah, this is it. Okay, brilliant. And Longshanks EPG.
Hi guys, I'm Longshanks EPG. You can currently find me in my closest A&E department. Receiving medical attention for big blown up. Hoping that all my arms and legs and everything else is still intact.
Excellent. And Big B.
I am Big Beastie. You can go to my my Twitch page, scroll down, and you'll find all the information social media wise there. Otherwise, you can catch me in here Tuesday and Saturday playing D&D on a Saturday.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Now, just to remind you, I will be back on this channel on Thursday playing some Guild Wars 2. This Saturday, we'll have some Elder Scrolls Online on Saturday afternoon. But on the evening, we won't be having the D&D campaign because I am a volunteer to working Skaggath's 24-hour stream for charity. So I will be playing in his game on one game that I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'll be over supporting him. So please do, I'll be hosting him, but please do go across and join in and support him for his 24 hours stream. I will be back on my Wilson Waffling Radio tomorrow at 8 o'clock BST or GMT time, British Summer Time here now, at 8 o'clock for some 80s, 90s, 70s music, including, of course, the new Steps single, which is absolutely fantastic. And
absolutely.
Lots of quizzes for you to join in, so please do come and join us. Remember, if you'd like to support the channel, then do so, and you can see all the supporting details appearing in the chat now. So it only remains for me to say, have fun, guys, and I'll catch you all later. And until then, consider yourself well and truly waffled. Have fun, guys. Bye.
Goodbye.